Tired of feeling like the world is tough? Exhausted by feeling like the universe is kind of crapping all over you from a great big height? I hear you. Hiya, my name is Ellie. I'm an empowerment and lifestyle coach, and helping people through tough times and helping them resource themselves so that the tough times aren't quite so tough is exactly what I do. I've worked with hundreds of clients and everyone is unique and different. I have seen a lot of consistency about what actually works, and it very rarely is pushing through and smiling more. So today I have 5 top tips for you that I have pulled together from working across all of these different people. Number 1, accept that times are tough right now. Don't be trying to waste energy on throwing a fit about it. Don't. It is okay. Times can be tough. It doesn't mean that you've done something wrong. It doesn't mean there's something bad. It doesn't mean that you signed a soul contract way back when and you've done something wrong and that's why the universe is out to get you. No. Tough times happen to all of us, from the external environment, and also our nervous systems are just having a harder time. We get more into our elevated systems when we have less energy to work with. Know that tough times are exhausting. They are not your fault. That doesn't mean that you are helpless within them. You still have a lot of agency. But number 1, just accept that they're tough times. You don't need to, put a face and smile on at all times. Sometimes just knowing that times are tough can be super powerful. And you get to feel your feelings within it. We are not about toxic positivity, which is this idea that everything has a silver lining and everything will be a-okay. No, feel your feelings. And you are gonna waste a lot less energy. And trust me, one thing I know is when times are tough, we need more energy. So let's not waste it on fighting the situation and fighting the truth in this moment. Comment below about what you're taking away from that. Tip number 2 is sitting with it is different from sitting in it. And this is a bit of a continuation from point number 1, but we go a level deeper. And what I mean by this is we as a society have kind of labeled things good or bad. So good emotions, happy, joy, love, calm, those are good things. And then we've labeled the bad things, being sad, being angry, being frustrated, being disappointed, being jealous. We have labeled these things good and bad. And what we tend to do when these uncomfortable, bad feelings pop up, we freak out. And we're like, no, I'm not feeling that, I'm not feeling that. All these things are information for you. So sitting with it is this idea of dialoguing and creating a conversation with these feelings. Because they're information. Some part of you is trying to tell you something is off or not quite right or needs to be seen or needs to be witnessed or needs a bit of love or whatever. That's what that emotion is, and that's hard and it's big, but we learn to sit with it, and that's very different from this idea of wallowing, just like being so overcome by this bad thing that we can't function. And this doesn't happen overnight, this ability to dialogue with these other parts of ourselves. So start small. This is just naming it. We have over 300 emotions that we know of, and most of us can name about 6 of them. So this is where we just start to get curious of naming the thing. So once we name it, it's known, and we can do a little bit more with it, okay? So name the thing and feel it. Feel it in your body. Where do you feel it? What sensation is coming up? Is it light? Is it heavy? You can do this for good things and the bad things, and it will help you to sit with it and dialogue and kind of understand what that information source is actually trying to tell you. I know that one is a bit of a big one, so comment below about what you took away from that particular tip. If you're enjoying this, I'm so happy. I love making these videos for you and consolidating all this incredible information I have access to. So comment below, subscribe. I would love to keep making these for you. Okay, tip number 3 is a fun one. Escapism. Escapism is not bad, okay? It's not running away from a situation. Sometimes our brains just need to be in a different space. So let your brain daydream. Go into your fantasies, go into a different space. Let your brain process information and process what's going on in a different space. Escapism is not bad. Escapism is actually a process that our brain often needs to go through. So let your thoughts just be free for a little while, and almost always you can come up with some kind of creative reframe or reimagining of the situation that you can work through. And also sometimes we just need a break from feeling crap. So try that. Escapism is my tip. So really powerful. Tell me below in the comments how you like to offer a little escapism to your day. I call it my staring out the window time. Number four is one of my favorites. If you ever coach with me or follow me at all, you will hear me say this a million times. Be nice to yourself. I am somebody who is almost pathologically hard on themselves, as are a lot of my clients, because we've been taught that, if we are tough on ourselves, that's how we achieve. No, you're gonna achieve anyway because you're a smart, powerful person who wants to get some stuff done. Be kind to yourself. Our system and our soul and our body all needs a little bit of kindness. And being kind to yourself is often the hardest thing that my clients learn to do. But one of the best ways to do it, it's a classic, but imagine how you would respond to a child. Imagine how you would respond to your best friend. And respond in that way. It's super basic, but it's so powerful because you would never say the things that you say to yourself to somebody else. Never. So use that when you feel yourself getting into that dark, sinky place. We've all been there. Be nice to yourself, and that is going to help you get through to the next day, because right now we're just trying to get you through this tough place. Okay? Final tip, number 5, ask for support. This is incredibly important, especially if this has been ongoing for a little while. This is, we're starting to get onto mental health issues here. Support is a really important function, even if we're not talking about mental health here. We're just talking about the fact that multiple things have happened to you at the same time, or you're just not coping as well as you used to do. Ask for support. But here's the thing. Ask for the support that you actually need. So 2 questions to frame here is 1, do I want a solution, or do I want me and witness me and make me feel okay? There are 2 very different outcomes in the way that you ask for that. And if it is a solution that you're asking for, ask yourself, is it a mindset or is it a strategy solution I'm looking for? Mindset tends to be that heavy, anxiety, panicky, gross feeling. And strategy is more of a I just can't quite figure this out, but it feels a lot lighter. So ask yourself, do I want a solution, or do I just want somebody to be nice to me? And ask for that. If it's a solution, is it a mindset or a strategy issue? And ask for that. Always easier said than done, but also harder not done than done. Those are my top 5 tips. Please comment below, what did you take away from this? I'd love to hear from you, and can always offer a little more support that way. Hit subscribe, follow me on IG. My tag is in the comments below, and I can't wait to chat with you the next time around. All right, ciao.